We're here for Motivation on Demand, and I'm John Guyton, and this is John Guyton Studios. What we're doing today is this, and we do this every day. What's that doing here? Every day, this is what we do. Every weekday. So you're going to catch me on Saturdays or Sundays. But here's what we do. You get down in the comments right now. You can give me a word, any word you want. Just give me the word, and then I'll use it in a motivation. I'm going to use it, incorporate it into a motivational talk that I'm going to do right now. As soon as this little song is over, I'm just going to jump right into it. No prep or anything like that. Don't know what I'm going to say because I don't know the words that I'm going to use. So, yeah, that's it. So it could just be a random word, right? Like if you're just scrolling along and you're like, hey, John, use this. Boom, done. That's it. Or it could be something that that you need. You're feeling today. You might be struggling with something, or you feel overwhelmed, or you feel whatever. You have a question or something you want to think about. Hey, that's cool too. So we've had some funny ones and we've had some serious ones, but that's what this is. So jump in those comments and give me a word, and it's all good. All right, we got one. It's when I can hear that. Let's go. Lackadaisical. All right. All right. Brothers here. What's good? Roger, what's happening? Game speed, man. We getting it in. We got lackadaisical. I can work with that. Lackadaisical. I can work with that. I'm actually pretty good. You can throw any words you want, but I'm locked in now. It's a wrap. Let the song go. We are good to go. It's not freezing. Ethan's back. Shout out to Ethan. Hitting the buttons and doing so much more. Much appreciated, man. All right. So if you're just joining us, you are watching. Do we have self-talk? Is that another one? Okay, cool. We got lackadaisical. We got self-talk. Love that. Done. And keep them coming in. You say the words, and I turn them into a motivational talk right now. No prep. Here we go. So I've got 3 kids. So I've got the youngest. He's 10 years old. It's Eli. Then I got Grace. She's 13. And then the oldest is Claire, and she is a freshman in high school. What? It's crazy. You're probably thinking like, John, you're not old enough to have a freshman in high school, but I am, because black don't crack, and that's what that's all about. So we're gonna talk about Claire today because I'm so proud of her. She was actually a student of the week, or is it athlete of the week? Or she was recognized at school this week. She did pretty good. But we're gonna talk about sports today. And so my firstborn, my sweet child, my girl, she started off swimming competitively, and all of a sudden she said, Dad, I want to try wrestling. Good to see you too, Andy. She wanted to try wrestling. And I was like, really? Because her little brother, Eli, wrestles. And so she said, I want to try wrestling. I said, okay. All right, let's do it. So we go to practice, and we go to the first little practice, and she tries it, and she says, what do you think? She goes, Dad, I love it. I'm like, this is so weird. Just like this, cute little girl, and she's like, I love it. I'm like, it's a violent sport. She's like, I love it, Dad. In fact, I want to quit swim. I want to do wrestling in high school. Really? So here she goes and jumps in, and she's, to her credit, even having some tough days, getting her butt kicked, she still gets in there. So I'm like, all right. So fast forward to now, we're in the middle of season, and she's doing pretty good, right? She's getting 5th, 6th at tournaments. She's just a freshman. She's checking some things out, and she's doing pretty good, right? She's doing the thing. Well, she had a match, and for whatever reason, the coach said after that match, he says, Claire, every time you come in my mat room, every single time, I want you to do 20 what they call wall shots. What's up, Matt? 20 wall shots every single time. Every time you come in my mat room, that's twice a day. 20 wall shots, minimum. Claire says, okay. And she starts to do it. every single day, twice a day, 20 wall shots, 20 wall shots, 20 wall shots. So that's 40 plus the extra work, right? So she's putting in all this extra work now. Fast forward a couple of weeks and we have a wrestling tournament coming up. And Claire's a freshman. The best she's done at this point is fifth. She has a stacked bracket. I mean, every single tournament, there's always at least one ranked wrestler. When I say ranked wrestler, I mean the state of Texas, literally the top of the top 20 wrestlers, there's usually at least one, sometimes multiple at the tournament. And this tournament was no different. There was one wrestler. These are all kids, so their names will be, I want to use their names, but there's one kid, 10th in the state of Texas, right? Really good wrestler, senior. We look at the bracket. There's Claire. Okay, she's got to wrestle this senior, then a sophomore. If she beats the sophomore, then she wrestles the 10th ranked wrestler in the state. As a true freshman, we're like, okay, well, it's gonna be tough. First match, takes the girl down, takes her back, doesn't let her up, pins her, 50 seconds, done. We're like, oh wow. Second round, takes her down, keeps her down, pins her, 57 seconds. We're like, oh, wow. Now we're at the moment. Like we're at the moment this is the moment of truth. Now it's her versus, of course, this ranked wrestler, this senior, this person who has been wrestling for years, kicking butt, taking names. They win most of the tournaments that they go to. It's like, why couldn't she get the bottom side of the bracket? It was the easier road to the finals, you know what I mean? So she's in the semifinals, which is a record for her. She had never been in the semifinals before. So she gets to the semifinals and she's against this girl. And we're just gonna call her B, because I keep saying this girl, this wrestler. Let's call her B. So she gets on the mat with B, takes a shot. If you don't know what a shot is, look it up. She takes a shot, gets stuffed, boom, she's on the ground. And I'm like, ugh. She gets up. Somehow she gets up. And then she takes the girl down. She takes B down, gets control, and doesn't let up. And I'm just watching like, what is going on right now? She's got B in control. And then she starts to run the half Nelson, right? So when you kind of take the arm and you take the arm and put it over, and she's running it, and pins her. Mind you, she's up on points. And she just pinned the 10th ranked wrestler in the state. True freshman, you just pinned her. You're in the finals, Claire. She's all excited. She pins her. Then she goes to the finals. Wasn't playing games, y'all. She wasn't playing games. Got to the finals. She, are you ready to work? She says, yeah. Picks the girl up, drops her on the mat, bounces her off the mat. Claire, this is not basketball, this is wrestling. She picked her up, she slammed her, pins the girl. Done, hand raised. First place, wins the tournament. Now, what was really awesome about this was afterwards when we got to talk. She's excited, of course. You know, she won her first tournament, right? If you ever had a gold medal around your neck, you ever been at the top of the pole, it's a feeling that you'll never forget. And most people in their life never get a chance to be number one. They never get a chance to win anything. And I'm trying to tell my kids this. This is a rare thing when you get an opportunity to win, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, wrestling, track, soccer, softball, doesn't matter. Even a chess tournament, a speech and debate. There's so many rare opportunities where you get to say, I won. We were the champions, right? So anyway, afterwards we're talking, and the lesson for you today is a lot of people want the noun without the verb. I said, Claire, do you realize what you did? You see, she had been doing these wall shots every time, twice a day, doing the work. She fixed her shot, she fixed her level, she fixed her mechanics because of the extra work that she did. The verb. You see, a lot of y'all want the noun, but you don't want the verb. You want the title, but you don't want what comes with the title. You want the accomplishment, but you don't want the work that comes with the accomplishment. You can't separate the two. If you want the noun, you got to be willing to do the verb. They aren't separated. My baby got a first place medal. She did the verb. She got in the mat room and did the wall shots twice a day. Mom's waiting on her. She texts me, hey, I'm waiting on Claire. She got to do her shots. Everybody's going home. She doing her shots. You're tired. You don't want to do this. She does her shots. Don't feel like doing them. You still do them. So what are you looking to do? What noun are you going for? And what verb do you need to make sure you take care of? You can't have the noun without the verb. I'm taking you back to school now. You can't have the noun without the verb. If you want something, you got to go get it. Your self-talk needs to be on point. Your self-talk needs to tell yourself. Remember, whenever you think about something that you want, tell yourself, remember, if you want the noun, you got to be willing to do the verb. You can't have one without the other. What is the verb? What's the action? What's the thing that you need to do? What is that thing you need to do? And then make sure you guessed it, do it. Get to work. If you want your hand raised, whether it's in sports, whether it's at home, I don't know how you get your hand raised at the house, take out the trash maybe. If you want your hand raised at work, you want your hand raised, if you want that gold medal, if you want to win the tournament, if you want to overcome adversity, right? This on paper, the odds are against you and it doesn't look like you should win. At least it's not set up for you to win, but you do anyway. If you want the outcome like that, if you want the noun of a champion, if you want that, you got to be willing to do the verb. And if you don't know what a verb is, it's all about action. It's all about action. So figure out what actions you need to take and then, just get to work. Get to work. Tell yourself, right? I had somebody in here yesterday say, I want to write a book. I said, why haven't you written it? Get to work. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. All right, if you're honest with yourself, there's a noun that you're looking for. And there's a verb that goes with it. And you got to do the work to make it happen. I hope you do. Look, I'm happy that you spent a few minutes with me today. I am happy about that. Yeah. The verb I want you to do is have a fantastic day is what I want you to do. Right? It's not up to other people. It's up to you. Right? Make it happen. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me. Shout out to Ethan. Thanks for hitting the buttons, man. Appreciate you, dog. Shout out to everybody. Matt, what's good? Vodka in the house. What's happening? Roger, what's up? I appreciate y'all and everybody else too. If I didn't, Andy, what's good? If I didn't call your name, I apologize. But I know you're on Facebook, you're on LinkedIn, you're on Instagram and YouTube, I think too. So it's all good. Guillermo, I see you, G. What up? Appreciate you guys, man. So we'll be back tomorrow. You know how it is. But I will not be here Thursday because you know why? Districts. I'm gonna be watching some wrestling on Thursday. I'm gone. I'm out. But I'll holler at you guys later. I appreciate it. I'm John Guyton. This is John Guyton Studios, and you just watched another episode of Motivation on Demand. If you're coming late, you could have participated. All you gotta do is get into the comments and just let me know. Like literally, whatever. Say a word. I'll make sure I say it here. You type it there. I'll say it here. It's kind of like magic, but it's not really magic. It's just me reading off the screen, freestyling, but not rapping. I'm talking, trying to motivate you on demand. Peace. What time tomorrow? Let's see. Ethan, what time tomorrow? What we got going on, man? 12? Can we do 12? It's really on me. All right, 12. Lock it in. Tomorrow, noon, Central. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Noon Central, 12 Central. That's like 8 in the morning for you, Vodka. What time is it in Hawaii? I don't know. Holla at you later. Much love. See you tomorrow. Noon Central. Motivation on Demand.